everybody. Welcome in to this brand new edition of this brand new series. Today we have the Amiibo Championship series. Should be a lot of fun. This is obviously very new to this channel, something we haven't really seen before, and I just want to. I'm going to explain the rules, but I want to give them just a little bit to let everybody kind of get in. So I'll give it a few moments before I explain the rules. But if you're watching on the VOD or if you're watching on YouTube, what I'll do is explain the rules here in just a little bit. But right now, if you're interested, I will be giving just a little bit of background on what this entails and where this kind of came from and how it's exciting for me. So sorry, I just want to get this thing figured out on the TV here. Anyway, so the Amiibo Championship Series, something that has actually been going on for a long time beyond this channel. Now, it hasn't happened in a very long time. It's been a good while. Hello, Sean. Welcome in to you. I hope you're enjoying your travel, your trip. Hopefully, we can bring you some very nice entertainment here. You should be in an area now where you're gonna have a lot of service, so you should be able to stick around. But anyway, so yeah, this is kind of a deal that wow, 4 hours, okay. But this is kind of a deal that me and my brother started a long time ago. I want to say when Smash first came out. This Smash. Closer to 5 hours, huh? So whenever the Smash Ultimate came out, me and my brother, we had this collection of amiibos we used in Smash 4. We used it for all sorts of different games on the Wii U. But so it's a little different on this one because we have the tournament option to work with. So we have a ton of different amiibos. Me and my brother both did, and we would always throw them in a tournament against each other, and it was a lot of fun. We'd just kind of sit there and watch. Sometimes we throw ourselves in there. Today, I'm not going to be throwing myself in there. Today, it's going to be more of just the amiibos going at it. There's only 16 of them today. 16 amiibos, and there's your 30 stream watch streak, so congrats to you. 16 amiibos will be battling it out. They're all mine, except one of them I think is my sister's. But the rest of them are all mine. So without further ado, we can start getting into the rules. And we'll kind of show you how this thing's going to work out. But yeah. It's had to have been at least 2-3 years since the last time I did one of these, though. Probably freshman, sophomore year of high school, so 3-4 years just about. But let's go into here. We can take a look at kind of the bracket there. The only one that's hidden due to the webcam up there in the top left above Woolly Dino. Woolly Dino is the Woolly Yoshi. A lot of these names, I was like, wow, we were very either not creative at all or we kind of had some decent names in there. But most of them are kind of dumb. But you know what? That just adds to it. That just adds to it, the dumb names, you know? But facing Woolly Dino in that first matchup up there in the top left, that is, yeah. Up there in the top left, that is Captain Jacked. It's Captain Falcon. And so you're going to be rooting for Mr. Fister, huh? Mr. Fister, he was one of my favorites, and he actually is kind of a front runner. I mean, he's pretty good. He can get it done. I believe so. But yeah, Captain Jacked is Captain Falcon. He's up in the top left. The one that's my sister's is Lufa down here in the bottom left. Rosalina and Luma. If you have any questions about these names, I'd be happy to try to answer them. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we just... I don't even know how to start. Anyway, we could look at the rules. And it was completely shuffled. I mean, it's completely random who's facing who. I didn't really do any seeding at all. It's just kind of, we'll see how it goes today. Now, the rules
I forgot I wanted to make the time limit 3 minutes, but I think we'll have enough time either way. I think we're going to end up being just fine, but we'll see. Sorry, I'm supposed to actually go over the rules, not just breeze past them. So, the style is going to be stock. If you're unfamiliar, stock is like you have 3 lives. So you got 3 stocks, 3 lives. You know, first one to lose all 3 lives is going to lose that matchup. Time limit 6 minutes. Like I said, I was supposed to make that 3 minutes, maybe 4 next time. We'll kind of see how long this one lasts. They're fighting each other. I'm just going to be kind of watching. I'll do some announcing, get you a little, bring you some entertainment there. But it's mostly, you know, let's just see who's able to do it. The FS meter is off. That is, of course, where you get your special move, special ability. There's not really going to be any of that. I don't think. There might be the ball that you can get. Yeah, I'm not playing. I'm not playing this at all. I was thinking about throwing myself in there, but we had 16. That's like a full bracket. I decided to keep it right there. Spirits are on. Spirits are just... Spirits are just, if you're unfamiliar, they're like a power-up kind of deal. All the amiibos have spirits automatically attached to them that we've put on them earlier on. But spirits are on just in case, like, a human wants to jump in there. Because, like, if me or my brother are playing, like, we're not going to beat the amiibos. It's not going to happen. So we need a spirit in order to do so. So that's why spirits are on, but they're not really going to apply here. Computer level's not going to apply. Damage handicap is off. Stage selection, we're going to choose the stage, you and I, chat. You and I are going to select the stage for each one. Items, let's see what items are on. None. So there's no items at all. No items at all. Just straight up Super Smash Brothers. Just like straight up. They're just fighting. We're going to see how well the combat is. See how well they're able to do. And random stage selection. I believe, yeah. So random, like these are the stages that we really could use. I mean, we could use like a different one if we chose to, but mostly these are the ones we want to stick with. These are the ones that aren't ridiculous for 1v1. We are going to have stage morph every 90 seconds. There's going to be a stage morph, which is pretty self-explanatory. It's where it's where it morphs into another stage. Stage hazards are off. We're not going to deal with any of that. Launch rate's normal. Pausing is on if we need it. Score display is on as well. Obviously, it's going to show the damage, and that's basically it. So, those are the rules. That's all we have. That's all I have to show you there. Kind of already gave a background explanation, so we're pretty much ready to go. So I guess let's do it, man. Let's do it. The ACS Amiibo Championship Series making its debut, and we'll put it underway. So let's go. ACS 16 people, 3 stock, 6-minute matchups here on the 11th of June in 2026. Here we go. ACS makes its return and makes its debut on this channel. Are we ready? Let's do. I guess it doesn't matter if we're ready. Oh, it looks like we got somebody else in there, so no, we don't. All right, let's do it. Here we go. All right, the first matchup in round 1 gonna be between Captain Jacked. We do not want to skip any battles. If we accidentally skip one, that is a tragedy, all right? Well, we got Captain Jack versus Woolly Dino here in round 1, battle number 1. Should be a good one. We're not going to skip. Let's see how it goes. We can select 2 stages. Now, if we don't have nobody in here, then I'm probably just going to do random. For the first one, if I'm doing random, we'll do random normal, and then second one, if I have to do random, we'll do random battlefield, and then we'll do random omega. The first one will be random here. I'll give it like 5 more seconds if anybody jumps in here. It's not looking like it. Alright, so here we go, random. Both random. So both are normal random. Next one will be both battlefield random. So here we go. Captain Falcon and Yoshi. Captain Jack versus Woolly Dino. Here it is as the ACS makes its debut. Woolly Dino starting off strong with a couple of aerials. Captain Jack able to get a kick in there. Woolly Dino absolutely putting the beating on this first stock. Really spamming that down air attack and oh my! The aerial off stage for the first kill of the Amiibo Championship Series. Woolly Dino looking very nice here in combat to start off. As Captain Jack trying to do some damage and get back in this one. Woolly Dino at 54.5% damage. Both kind of playing around in the air. And now Captain Jack lays a nice hit there. The Falcon kick. As Woolly Dino's up to 101. And the smash, the up smash for the kill. Captain Jack has tied it up. And Woolly Dino, the up air to answer that last stock, as now he's up 2 stocks to 1. This one could be decided here on this stock. Woolly Dino looking to finish off the deal in this first matchup. This Captain Jack already very high on damage. Woolly Dino could seal it right here as Captain Jack's way off stage. He gets back, recovers. As here in Woohoo Island, Woolly Dino is about to make his mark. And here comes Captain Jack making up some ground, but Woolly Dino, the up air to seal the deal. Round 1, game 1 goes to Woolly Dino over Captain Jack. He is moving on in the first ever game of the ACS here on stream. Very nicely done there by Woolly Dino. Just very convincing win. And now you got to think this guy may be a front runner to win it all after that performance. I mean, that was just stellar. I don't know. It doesn't get much better than that. Very well done there from Woolly Dino. Now the next matchup is going to be Ace, which is from Splatoon. Is that Inkling? I guess that's Inkling from Splatoon. I should know that considering that it's my amiibo, but you know, I don't. But yeah, there's Ace taking on Donkey Kong here in the second battle of round 1. Mr. Fister. Mr. Fister has won several ACSs in the past before it was mainstream, how it is now. But our first ever broadcasted ACS, Mr. Fister taking on Ace, the Inkling. No, we do not want to skip. We'll get into it. And we'll kind of see what we want to do. Still no chat right now, so Again, I'll give it like 10 seconds-ish. See if anybody hops in here. No, so we'll go 2 random battlefields. Or no, we'll just go first one battlefield, second one normal. Because then the stage morph doesn't do nothing if it's 2 battlefields, you know? So first stage will be a random battlefield. Second stage is a normal random stage. So here we go. Here it is. Ace versus Mr. Fister. In round 1, winner faces Woolly Dino. Pretty quick out of the gates from both parties here. They're dealing damage to each other. You know, Ace came to play. You know, Inkling is not a Smash character that is really taken seriously sometimes, but he's trying to make a case for himself, make a statement here against one of the favorites, honestly, here in this one, Mr. Fister. And he's off to a nice start, but he's got some damage dealt to him himself. As he's up to 108, Mr. Fister looking to take this first stock, but it's not going to be easy. Ace making this one a challenging win. Either way. Either way that it goes, it's going to be a tough one. As Ace is up to 144% damage. He's doing what he can here. Gonna need a kill shot. Both guys missing some shots. Ace able to land one. The smash attack kind of cost Mr. Fister a stock there. Slowed him down. Ace was able to... Ooh, excuse me. Ace was able to take advantage. And Ace already dealing some damage already on the second stock, but Mr. Fister throws that away. 26% Mr. Fister, now up to 55 after a little combo. A taunt! Oh my goodness, we have a taunt! Mr. Fister did not take that lightly. And now here in Delfino Plaza, Ace and Mr. Fister going at it, both with 2 stocks. Mr. Fister kind of at a disadvantage here, percentage-wise, of damage. Another taunt! Oh my gosh! And the aerial. 97% for Ace. He's got to deal some damage here, or else this last stock will decide it. Ace trying to create an advantage for himself, but Mr. Fister not making it easy. Now Mr. Fister's up to 35% damage. He's got Ace off stage. Ace recovers. A lot of damage done now to Mr. Fister. Ace, can he do it? Oh my! Down aired him into the stage. And I don't even know. I don't know how to explain this. This combat is spectacular here from these two. One of the best battles we may see all day right here in Delfino Plaza. Ace trying to finish the deal, but he's already at 50% himself. Mr. Fister making a little comeback, making a combo. The down air. He spiked Mr. Fister off stage to win it. Ace moving on. Who saw this one coming? The Inkling takes down, who in my opinion was probably the favorite of this one, Donkey Kong, Mr. Fister. As the Amiibo Championship Series already getting pretty crazy, just 2 games in. 2 battles in. So, it'll be interesting to see how it goes moving forward. That one came down to the final stock, and Ace had an advantage. Mr. Fister made it interesting. He made it close, and Ace was able to seal the deal there at the end. We saw some spectacular plays from Ace, some really high IQ plays from that Amiibo. And that's exactly what you want to see if you're an Inkling fan here. If you're a Splatoon fan, you're probably happy with that one. Ace is dancing. He's dancing onto the Elite Eight. And now this one, This is going to be an interesting matchup. We have two of the weirdest names possible. Kazakhstan, which is Kazuya, from... Which one's Kazuya? Which game is he from? Kazuya is probably... Dude, I don't remember. And I'm embarrassed to not remember. But because I should know that. I'm going to look it up. If you're watching on the YouTube, don't flame me, alright? Don't flame me for not knowing this. Tekken. I knew it was that fighting game. I knew it was that fighting game because it's kind of like the old... It's kind of like an old Street Fighter, just about, like retro Street Fighter. So Tekken is where he's from. And I got the Amiibo. It was the last Amiibo that I got. My latest Amiibo purchase was the Kazuya Amiibo. And if you couldn't tell, Kazakhstan is just a play on Kazuya. It just kind of, you know, has the same beginning of the word. So, that's why his name is Kazakhstan. And he is the only Amiibo in our 16 Amiibo bracket that's not at level 50. So he's not going to be as good at all. He's not level 50. He's level 46. So he's close. But those 4 levels, honestly, are a pretty big difference when it comes to a competitive playing field like this. Now, Game Mister, I'm going to answer any questions you might have about that name. Game Mister. So my brother, you know, my brother's Amiibos are not included in this one. My brother has a Mario Amiibo, just regular Mario, right? He has a regular Mario and a regular Yoshi. The Yoshi one's, you know, it's not as crazy, but the 2 Mario ones, so my Mario one is Game Mister because I got it second. He got his Mario one first. His was Mr. Game. And I was like, alright, I don't really know what to name my Mario one, so I just named it Game Mister. Kind of unoriginal, uncreative, but it was kind of funny at the time. And I didn't even make the... I didn't even put the little dot in the right spot. So, very odd names here. So, the battle of 2 weird names. Kazakhstan and Game Mister. I don't even know what to say beyond that. So we'll get right into it. Let's choose our stages. And give just a little bit to see if anybody chimes in here. Maybe not the bot that's in here that I have to ban. Got me a little excited though. I was like, ooh, we got a chat. We got somebody in here who's going to help me pick the stage now. No, not at all. Alright. Well, with that, we'll do a random Omega form stage. And, of course, a random regular stage. So here we go. Kazakhstan takes on Game Mister in battle number 3 of round 1 of the ACS. Oh my, Kazakhstan get a nice little combo here. Kazakhstan, the underdog, the absolute underdog in this one. Absolute underdog out of all 16 contestants. And he gets off to a hot start on Game Mister. Now, Game Mister responding to that. Maybe in the best way possible. A nice combo. As Kazakhstan has quite a bit of damage dealt to him already. But 62% on Game Mister. So Kazakhstan could really make this thing interesting. Already with the lead. There's a nice attack there from Game Mister. He's almost got this stock taken care of. Ooh. What a combo there. That'll take the first stock off of Kazakhstan, and he's going off stage trying to get Game Mister here. He can't recover. He can't recover, and he's going to lose his second stock just like that. Kazakhstan looking to pull off an insane upset here. He's just one stock away, and Game Mister's already at 88% damage. The up smash, he's at 110. What is going on here? Kazakhstan, SDs. He takes his stock from himself. Luckily, he has quite the advantage in this last stock deciding it. But you never know. And there's the up smash to do it. The up smash in Kazakhstan takes this one. An interesting fight there. That Kazakhstan's able to win and move on, but wasn't exactly the greatest combat-wise. It was very interesting how the combat in that one compared to these previous matchups. Just seemed like it was the mistakes that the other Amiibo made that were the difference in this one. I mean, Game Mister kind of screwed himself out of a win there, but Kazakhstan almost tried to sell it himself. He had the SD. Okay, they didn't score it as an SD. No self-destructs, but I would consider that an SD. I didn't know what he was doing. I think he could have easily recovered. He wasn't able to do so. But he comes away with the win one way or another. Kazakhstan moving on. And that now brings us to Zapatron and Lufa. Two of our not as crazy names here. Zapatron, just, you know, he's Pikachu. Zap. Lufa, because of Rosalina and Luma. And then we just played on the Luma. Just called it Lufa. So, Zapatron and Lufa to take on Kazakhstan in round 2. We'll see who comes away with this one. We'll get right into it. Of course, like always, we'll give a little bit, wait and see if we get any sort of chat. It's not really looking like it, so. Now it's going to be 2 regular random stages, so let's get right into it, man. Let's see how this one goes. Pikachu, Rosalina, and Luma. Zapatron, Lufa. Be an interesting matchup. Combat looks good in this one. Both doing a lot of damage early on. A lot of aerials in this one. A lot of the attacks and the combat is happening up in the air. And what a play there from Zapatron. The down air on Lufa for the kill. And he's one stock up. And it's quickly wiped. Lufa, the up smash. And the next stock is all back at zeros. And it's pretty even now. Oh, but a nice little combo there from Zapatron. Gives him a nice little advantage on this second stock. He's falling off stage. He recovers. Lufa doing some damage. Trying to get herself back in it. What a play off stage with the down air from Pikachu. Zapatron takes the second stock. Lufa again trying to just erase that. So here we are in New Donk City. Zapatron recovering. Trying not to let this one get to be decided by the third stock. He's trying to take it right here. He does some damage. He does well, but he loses that stock. 59 damage, now 74 for Lufa. Zapatron has the advantage here. trying to take this final stock and win it. But Lufa trying to make it interesting. Zapatron now doing a very good job of keeping Lufa in the air. Now goes with a smash attack. Very questionable play there from Zapatron. But he does get the up smash for the kill and for the win here in round 1. He will be playing Kazakhstan in the next round. Well done there from Zapatron. Exactly what you want to see. If you're a Pokemon fan heading into this one, you have a contestant in round 2. "30 minutes in, we're about halfway through round 1. Still have quite a bit of time here. Next two of my favorites here of my amiibos. You've got Blaster Fox and Lost Soul. Honestly, as a kid naming these ones, I don't know like what the thought process was. I don't know. Now, Blaster Fox, I know he was Master Fox back in Smash 4 when we had these amiibos, because he's one of the OGs, man. Master Fox goes way back. And then I guess I just decided to switch it up a little bit and go with Blaster Fox for this one. I don't know. I don't really know. Now, Lost Soul, I don't know. I don't really know. I guess I just thought it was cool. But we'll see who's cooler, because I think winning is pretty cool. So we'll see who comes out with a win for this one. But yeah, here we go. Battle 5, the start of the second half, the second side of the bracket. Wow. So we'll see who comes away with this one. To pick our stages, of course, giving just a little bit. I know the pacing's a little slow right now in between, but just trying to get some people in here. So I apologize if you're on YouTube or the VOD. Alright, we'll go. Random battlefield, random normal stage. Blaster Fox, Lost Soul, Link, Fox. Both of these guys can play the long range or short range game. It's really comes down to what they feel more comfortable with. And right now, Lost Soul not feeling too comfortable with 69% damage early. Blaster Fox really making a statement here early on. Looking good to take this first stock, but Lost Soul not going down easy. Now, very even on this first stock. Just like that. If you blinked, you might have missed Lost Soul's little comeback. Hello. Welcome in. We're still in the first round here, so you haven't missed a whole lot, but we've had some exciting matchups early on as Lost Soul was able to somehow take that first stock after being down so big, but Blaster Fox wipes it immediately following. Blaster Fox already pretty high in damage here, but we saw how that last stock went. Some smash attacks from Blaster Fox. Maybe not the right move there. Very difficult to kind of see what's been going on. Been getting better sleep at the cost of missing first section of the stream. Yeah, well, you got to do what you got to do. Honestly, that's getting sleep is huge. You know. I mean, if you've noticed, whenever I do, like when I start the streams, I usually start them 10:15, 10:20, because I'm usually waking up later than I'm trying to. I'm trying to wake up a little earlier so I can get them actually started on time. But it is what it is. Sleep is big. You got to get your sleep, man. Lost Soul could take this one right here. Blaster Fox is pretty high on damage, but he's trying to force that last stock on Lost Soul. And he will. Both down to their final stock. Blaster Fox really on his last limbs here. Yeah, alarms. And that's going to do it. Lost Soul, the up smash to win it. He comes back in this one, takes command, and takes the win. Lost Soul moving on to round 2. But yeah, dude, alarm clocks, just, they wake me up, and then they tell me, okay, it's the morning. And then I'm like, okay, and then I go back to sleep. I hit snooze. It comes back on later. I'm like, okay, and then I go back to sleep. Over and over and over again. I can't wake up in the morning. And of course, there's the ad. We can talk about sleep and alarm clocks when the ad is back. I had no idea there was an ad. I need to start postponing those ads when they're coming up so that we can finish at least the battle that we're in. See, now here's one of our first clever-ish names with Zero Suit Samus, also one of my amiibos. Of course, everybody thought Zero Suit Samus was bad, which I agree. I always just thought that she would, like, I enjoyed playing with her character. She's one of the better characters in the game, in my opinion. One of my mains at one point. So I got the amiibo. And she's one of my favorites, as well as we got, like, what was I thinking with this name with Bowser, man? Evil? Come on. Could I not have been more creative? Evil. And then thinking about it now, I'm like, I don't know what else to name him, honestly. So, that's Stun Devil and Evil. Stun Devil, I think, is pretty self-explanatory to the name. Evil, I mean, I don't even know. I don't even know how to explain that. So, well, welcome back. Welcome back from the ad. I'm about to sneeze. No, it went away. I hate that. I hate when the sneeze goes away. I hate that. Can't stand it. But no, we do not want to skip the battle. So here we are, Stun Devil and Evil. And now that we have somebody in, what stage do we go with? We have 2 stages to choose, and it's yeah, it does. That's probably what I was going for, like the Mermaid Band, Evil, you know, kind of deal. It's early, so my impressions are not great, but yeah. Yeah, we got to pick some stages now that we have a chat. So what stages are you seeing that you like? Which ones do you want to see? And we'll see how these amiibos are able to play. Just let me know. Let me know which one of these. I mean, I can even cycle through them. Woohoo Island is in this game. You want to see Woohoo Island? We don't need it to be Battlefield. We do normal. Let's do it. Woohoo Island, and then we need one more. We need one more stage. Of course, I can random it. If I can random the second one, if you just want to save these other stages that you want to pick for later matches. I think that would probably be the best thing to do. Just kind of pick one and then random the second one, and then on each one, on each battle. Or if you want to see Sonic, we can do Sonic right there. Green Hill Zone. If you've got some in mind, of course, you can just pick them both each and every time. All right. You want to see Sonic? Green Hill Zone. That one we should Battlefield. Well, yeah, let's Battlefield Green Hill Zone. That's a walk-off stage, and it's very finicky. But we'll still get it in there, so... Zero Suit Samus versus Bowser. Stun Devil versus Evil. Let's see how it goes. Here in Woohoo Island to start it off. A parry there from Evil, and a nice little aerial combo to go with it. Early on, I'm liking the combat we're seeing in this one. This is a fun matchup for sure. Yeah. This stage always reminds me of just like the flyover. The plane. Oh, me too. Woohoo Island is just awesome, man. As Evil's able to take that first stock. And he's a heavyweight character, and Stun Devil has not done enough damage to him just yet, I don't think. Now, she's looking pretty good for the second stock, though. She's doing well. Now, that's a lot of damage, though. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage reference. Can you believe it? That's a lot of damage reference in the ACS. And wow, 3-1 as Evil's looking to get the clean sweep here over Stun Devil. That'd be interesting. Possibly before we even get to the Sonic stage. It's getting close. 2 seconds left until we get there. And here comes the stage morph. No? Maybe not. Yeah, there it is. There we go. There's the stage morph. Speaking of Woohoo Island and everything, have you seen they're coming out with that new game as Evil goes down? Now 2 stocks to 1. Could we see an insane comeback from Stun Devil? Yeah, they're coming out with that new game, the Switch Sports Resort, and Stun Devil can't recover. The up B was not enough. Unbelievable way to lose, but Evil's moving on. The thing about it, like, it's cool that they're doing that. It's a great idea. I love that they're doing a game. But it's just all the sports from Switch Sports. It's all the same sports. And Switch Sports wasn't that great. Boxing is there. They changed the island. I didn't really notice that they changed the island, honestly. Dominant performance, dominant outing from Bowser. Evil got the job done. No, I didn't look much in. I was more just looking at the sports itself, and I was like, these are not like good. These aren't great sport. I mean, boxing's cool. I mean, obviously you got to throw bowling, golf, you know, all those ones, basketball. Yeah, I'll have to look at I'll have to dive more into it because Woohoo Island is one of those things. It's so iconic. And but it just, and then like thumb wrestling, really? Thumb wrestling. Like, really? You couldn't think of anything else? You thought of thumb wrestling. That's what we went with? Come on now. So many better options. Anyway, this should be a very fun, interesting matchup. Yeah, bro, like, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, I declare thumb. Are you kidding me? Sidekick versus Hammer Time. This is going to be a fun one. These are 2 of my favorite names in all of the amiibos. Sidekick, PSI Kick, because PSI is a little magic or whatever that the guys use in Earthbound. That's Lucas, of course, right there. Skydiving was fun. I did skydiving in my last Wii Sports Resort stream. Skydiving was a lot of fun. The air sports in general were just so much fun. Yeah, it's not in there. And then Hammer Time, of course, you got King DDD with the hammer. Hammer Time. So this one should be fun. Battle number 7. We're close to 45 minutes in. So let's do it. Not going to skip, of course. And now we can pick a couple stages once again. Yeah. And with those Joy-Cons, there's only so much you can do. It's not like the Wiimote, where like with even, especially with Wii Motion Plus, but even the original Wii Sports without it, it just picks up every single little motion very well. I mean, you really have full control over everything going on in those Wii games. But with the Joy-Con, it doesn't have that. It has the simple motion up, you know, twist, side, down, all that is in there, but it's just not this. It's not the same. It doesn't. You don't have full control. It's not as good. Those Wii games are so much better. But anyway, let's get some stages picked out. What are we seeing? What are we liking? What do we want for stages? Yeah. Yeah, basically. I mean, that's basically what they did with it. I know, there's so many. There's a lot. Of course, if you want me to pick random, I will pick random. No problem. But of course, I'll kind of show you around as well what some of these look like. Mushroom Kingdom. Sorry, I just saw that. I don't know if you sent it just a minute ago. Mushroom Kingdom and then Yoshi Island. Let me make sure these are both legal. Mushroom Kingdom might be okay. We probably should Omega Mushroom Kingdom. Of course, we'll play them all, but some of them I don't want the amiibos to get bullshitted out of a Yoshi's Story or Yoshi's Island. Which one did you say? And they might be the same thing. Yoshi's Island. Okay, yeah, this one will have to definitely Battlefield. Two of my favorite stages if you're just playing casually with your buddies, but something like this, high stakes with these amiibos. Wow. Lucas might be done already. Oh, wow. Nearly made it an insane recovery. Sidekick almost just pulled a clip. Well, Hammer Time kind of giving him the whooping here early. Oh, my. What a play there from Sidekick. He's playing that off stage. It's kind of a dangerous game. High risk, high reward, though, if he's able to pull it off. He's going to have to do something, because Hammer Time is just destroying him. That's a nice play there from Hammer Time, as he's already up 3 stocks to 1. Could get the sweep, but it's probably not probable, and there goes that chance. 2 to 1 now. Yeah, very nostalgic stage, I agree. We may not get to Yoshi's Island yet. We might have to put that as the first stage in our next matchup. Oh, what a play! Hammer Time! Anticipation! Got on stage, waited for the recovery. Sidekick missed the ledge. Ended up being right above Hammer Time, right on top the up smash for the kill to end that battle. Well done there. Hammer Time looked really good in that one, I'll say. It was a quick, dominant performance. Hammer Time looked great. I mean, he might be now a front runner for this tournament. Now getting down to the bottom things, we got another Pokemon. We got Mewtwo. His name, Mewwolf. Of course, I am willing to answer questions about these odd names. Mewolf, I know the answer to. Goo? Who's this, Crom? I know. I know why we named him Goo. These are really dumb names. But we got Mewtwo and Crom. Mewolf and Goo. Yeah. Absolutely. You know, I love Pokemon, but I never really got into the games. I mean, I got into Pokemon Go, if that counts. But most of the games I didn't get much into. I mean, I tried to play them as a kid, but I just couldn't be... I don't know. Couldn't get into them as a kid. They just weren't my style. I just wanted to fight and, you know, whatever. I'll probably play them in the future, though. I want to. Most of these Nintendo games, Pokemon, Legend of Zelda, Kirby, even like some Star Fox games, stuff like that. It's going to all be stuff I want to play in the future. But we got Mewtwo and Crom, Mewolf and Goo. We'll pick some stages. We didn't get to Yoshi's Island, so we'll have to put that one as the first. We'll do a battlefield on that one. And now we can pick our second stage. We have some very interesting stages we could pick. Okay, this is another Mushroom Kingdom. I don't know if this is the one that you wanted last time. Oh, Mushroomy Kingdom. See, because this was... Where was that other one that I picked? Yeah, this is Mushroom Kingdom. And then Mushroomy Kingdom. And then another Yoshi's Island, huh? To the past for an older map? Like you want me to go up here? Because these are the older ones up here. Oh, you want me to pick here? Well, that's difficult for me to choose. I like... Honestly, I like... This one's alright. The only thing is that pillar kind of gets in the way sometimes. You know, let's go Pokemon Stadium. Pokemon Stadium is sick. One of my favorites. Gonna give Mewtwo a little bit of a home field advantage, though, once we get to that stage morph. But here we go. Mewolf and Goo. I don't really remember which one of these guys was pretty good. I think they're both pretty decent. Like, they're both pretty average, so we'll see. Mewolf kind of given the whooping so far. Peach's Castle, don't mind me, and don't mind what I be doing in those walls. Well, that's I don't know. There's certain things that I just don't know how to respond to. All I can do is smile. Mewtwo, so they're both at 2 stocks, so both lost a life pretty quickly, and pretty even so far. Goo has a little bit of an advantage. Maybe we should rename Goo to Goon. That might be something I do. Oh, we have a taunt. That's our third taunt that I've seen, that I've noticed, and he does walk it like he talks it. I mean, he showed it right there. And oh, what a play. Oh, I thought he was going to go down with them. Gooner. And here's Pokemon Stadium. Oh, no! New... He couldn't get back on stage with the stage morph, and that does it. Goon takes this one. Unbelievable. Can you... That's a terrible way to lose if you're Meowolf there. Wow. Well, that concludes the first round. So round 2, we're down to the Elite 8. We have 4 great matchups here. This one may be... This one right here, Woolly Dino versus Ace, might be the craziest, the best matchup we get. I mean, both of these guys looked insane their first round. This one should be really good. Yeah, someone did get their ass kicked in their home turf. That was so unfortunate for him. I genuinely felt bad for the Amiibo. Very heartbreaking right there. Very sad. I'm already about done with that DP. No, we don't want to skip the battle. Woolly Dino versus Ace. Yoshi versus Inkling from Splatoon. Alright. What do we want to go with here? We got Yoshi and Inkling. Yeah, a win is a win. He's moving on nonetheless, but he's got to take on Hammer Time in round 2. That's not going to be an easy matchup. We saw how he played. But a couple of quick games there at the end of that first round. You know, maybe my headphones could quit cutting out. It's because this cord is terrible. Awful cord here. That one's so funny. Yeah, we gotta pick a few stages here. Of course, if so the map, I mean, they're all like fun. It's just like some of the maps are kind of like really finicky, especially for a 1v1. Like some of them are better with more people. So these 1v1s, sometimes I'm like, yeah, this would be better if I did if I just threw it on Battlefield or Omega. So, but any of them will work. We can use any stage. It's really up to you. If you give me a game you want me to look for, I bet I'd know a stage that is the game. Like, dude, we even have Nintendogs right here. We have Find Me. I mean, come on. There's something for just about anything, so. Yeah, how about let's make Woohoo Island that second... Oh my gosh. Second map. Gotta fix this cord real quick. So really, whatever... Yeah, Tomodachi's in here. I don't remember where, but I know it's in here. Where is it? Oh, there's another Sonic. Yeah. I don't... Do you remember where you saw it? Is this... No, that's Animal Crossing. I know we have Tomodachi... Here, there it is. Tomodachi Life. I think this one could be played... Yeah, screw it. Let's do it. Let's do normal Tomodachi Life stage. And Woohoo Island will be the second one. This could be an odd stage for them to be playing in, but we'll see how they can adjust to the circumstances. Already, look at this air combat, man. These guys are going after it. Two of the best in the biz right here, Ace and Woolly Dino. Woolly Dino off to a hot start. Ooh, look at that. Dang. I don't even know how to commentate this. I mean, it's just quick, action-packed. They're absolutely getting after it with each other. Now they're kind of avoiding each other. Now they're both high in damage, and they're like, yeah, maybe let me stay away. Okay, and there goes Woolly Dino. Ace destroyed him with that up smash. Ace, the down air on stage. Both of these guys love their down air attack. I'll tell you what, those down aerials, as it's an up smash that does it there. So two stocks remaining, both stocks taken on an up smash from the other player. Yeah, bro. They're just... That's actually such a great way to put it, bro. It's like a dollhouse, and they're just getting after it with each other. And uh-oh, here comes the stage morph. Woohoo Island! I didn't even realize Woolly Dino lost his second stock, so Ace has created himself quite the advantage to try to move on to the semifinals. Peach versus Mario on a bed would be peak. Wow. I don't know if there's a bed stage, but I'm sure you could create one. And I'm not sure that they would be exactly fighting. It would look more like a wrestling kind of deal, but I'm not even sure you'd call it that. Woolly Dino has a chance to force the final stock on Ace, but he's already at 146 damage. It's not looking good for him. Ace looking to move forward. Oh, and Ace does it right there. The perfectly timed up smash. Woolly Dino's gone. 2 stocks to 0. Ace is looking spectacular right now. I do not remember Ace being this crazy. But he's moving on to the semifinals. He takes down one of the powerhouses in Woolly Dino. And he's making a name for himself right now. He looks so good. He looks amazing. Oh, they would be wrestling in... Yes. Exactly. Exactly my point. They'd be wrestling in a very unique way. Now, here we are. Yeah. Hopefully not. I'd like to just fly around the whole time. Oh, yeah. It's... Dude, they've got to be like $90 for that game. Anyway, we have Kazakhstan. I gotta... Hang on just a second. Bro, I didn't give my hair enough time to dry. So, feels weird right now. With the headset on. Just need just a second. Dude, it feels so weird. Yep. Yep, I got work at 12:30. I'm working the rest of this week because my counterpart at work is on vacation. So I'm working all the way through Sunday, and then we'll see my schedule for next week. Or I have my schedule for next week. I just haven't really looked at it much. I think I'm off on Monday, though. Yep, 78. You know the drill. Dude, do I have any water in here? I want some water. I'm old now. After I drink a soda, I'm like, I need to wash that thing down with some water. Not very cold, because this is from yesterday. I may be taking a break to refill my water bottle in a little bit. We'll have to see. Again, sorry, I just needed a moment because my head was feeling weird. It hadn't even felt like that. Old as dirt. Well, I think my name, Adam, is translated to, like, red dirt or something. I don't know. That's what I heard in church a while back. I don't remember if I don't remember if it's red dirt or something like that. Anywho, we can get on to Kazakhstan versus Zapatron. Kazuya from Tekken versus Pikachu from Pokemon Pikachu. Where's Eve? I don't know, man. I don't know. Been wondering the same thing. Anywho. We're an hour and 5 minutes in. So anyway, we'll get into this one. Kazakhstan versus Zapatron. Sorry, I was having to text my mom. Alright, so chat, we need 2 stages here. What are we thinking for our 2 stages? This matchup will be interesting considering that, ooh. Stomach's starting to hurt a little bit. This matchup will be interesting considering that, Kazakhstan, Kazuya. Funny name, I know. He won the first round matchup, and he's not even level 50 yet. He's level 46. And he won that first matchup pretty nicely. It was a nice win. Okay. Sounds good. Ask ChatGPT. We'll get him put in there. Yeah, Kazakhstan won that first matchup, level 46. Nice win from him. And now he's taking on Final Destinations right here, yeah. Final Destination. And Gamer. Oh my, Gamer. Gamer will have to throw on Battlefield for sure. Final Destination and Gamer via ChatGPT. Kazuya versus Pikachu. Kazakhstan versus Zapatron. Wow, some offstage combat as Zapatron takes advantage of the level 46 in this Elite 8 matchup, the quarterfinals. But Kazakhstan not going down without a fight. He's doing some hefty damage now on Pikachu. Pikachu's a lightweight, so you could really see this one go either way. It would be crazy to see Kazakhstan in the Final Four though, in the semis. Not something you necessarily expect to see. Now, Kazakhstan, I believe, is an attack type. He may even be a neutral, and now he's up 2-1. Wow, what a comeback there from Kazakhstan. He's taking the lead. Anyway, wow. Zapatron, though, he is a defense type. And so is Ace, so it would be interesting to see 2 defense types go at it in the semifinals for a chance in the championship game. Now, Zapatron already at 52 damage. Kazakhstan has an advantage in this one, in this final stock. Zapatron's obviously the more experienced player. He's been in situations like this before. Can he prevail? As we head to Gamer. Kazakhstan, he's got him up, off stage. He's up smash. It's over. Kazakhstan. Kazuya. From Tekken to the Final Four. Can you believe it? I cannot believe the level 46 Amiibo Kazakhstan is moving on to the semifinals. And he's leveled up to level 47 now. So, wow. I'm at a loss for words. I don't know what to say. I cannot believe he is moving on. And now we have a very, very exciting matchup, guys. Lost Soul versus Evil. Two of the worst names of all the Amiibos, but two of some very good players looking for their spot in the semifinals. We'll pick our stages, and we'll see how this one goes. Link versus Bowser. Two of the most iconic characters that we have to offer here. Just a matter of what stages we want to see. So what stages do we want this time? We have ChatGPT has chosen again. ChatGPT says Hyrule Castle. Hyrule Castle is, I believe, there's a lot of Zelda stages in this one. Is this one Hyrule? No, that's Temple. That's Temple. Hyrule Castle is... That's Fire... No, that's Gerudo Valley. I thought that was a Fire Emblem stage. This is the Fire Emblem stage, Coliseum. Come on, Hyrule Castle. I know it's here somewhere. Skyloft is a good one. Was that it? No, that's different. That's a Street Fighter Castle. Come on, I know I can find it. I'm scouting out for it. I know that's not it. Hey.
Look, she came in.
Huh? Oh, that's cool. It's this one. This one, oh, too many gimmicks. We'll do Battlefield, and then sorry, WarioWare Inc. I just was there, right here. We can even do... Well, yeah, because there's no stage hazard, so we can do regular WarioWare Inc. for this one. Regular WarioWare Inc. and Hyrule Castle. Took me a while to find it, but we're here. We've got it. So, Link versus Bowser, Lost Soul versus Evil. Here in the ACS. For a spot in the Final Four. Evil with a taunt. Early on with the taunt. Evil getting a little cocky here. Pretty even so far. Lost Soul getting some nice hits in there. Now they're getting some offstage combat. Very even matchup. Oh! The spike off stage. Evil takes the first stock. These heavyweights creating that advantage early on is huge for them because now it becomes that much harder to take stocks off of them if you can't match the amount of damage that they can endure. Lost Soul using his long range now to his advantage. What a play there with the bomb right after the arrow. Well, now at 164 is Evil. And there's the aerial attack. Evil goes down. There's 2 stocks for each amiibo here. Lost Soul and Evil having a wonderful matchup here. So we're about 10 seconds away from a stage morph. Lost Soul really trying to land one of those up smashes. And now some aerial attacks from Evil. Another taunt. Oh, the footstool. And he's... The stage morph, wow! It looked like they were both going to lose a stock there. The stage morph is able to help them both recover. Both now with some pretty high damage, but a clear advantage for Evil as the heavyweight. And he takes that stock off of Lost Soul. It's 2-1, another taunt. There goes Evil. 104. Lost Soul may make this interesting, and he will. It's going to come down to this last stock. Lost Soul goes off stage. Risky play. And now Evil has a big advantage now. And oh! What a play. Evil jumps right up there to that platform. The aerial attack off to the side, and that's going to do it. Evil moving on. Takes care of Lost Soul in the quarters. And the grab type Bowser amiibo moving on to the final four. Well, what a battle that was. That one was interesting for sure. What a game right there. So now we got Hammer Time and Goo. Hammer Time and Goo. Now, Goo had kind of a lucky-ish win. I don't want to, take anything away from him. He still played well. Lucky-ish win against Mew Wolf, and Hammer Time played wonderful against Sidekick. Hammer Time has an IQ that is really indescribable. So, Super Mario Maker and Smashville have been chosen. Okay. Mario Maker and Smashville. But we got Hammer Time and Goo in this one. King DDD and Crom. We have a Kirby representative and a Fire Emblem representative. So sorry, I gotta find Mario Maker. Is this it? It's 3D Land. Paper Mario. Ooh. From Kingdom U. It's probably down here somewhere then. Yeah, there it is. Super Mario Maker. We'll go Battlefield for that one. And then we got Smashville. Smashville. I'm trying to remember which one Smashville is. I'm gonna have to go through all of them. I haven't even played any Smash Bros in so long. I used to know these all by name, man. I used to be an expert. Although I wasn't that great at the game. I mean, I was pretty decent. I was pretty good. There's Smashville. Animal Crossing. We'll play the normal Smashville stage. So here we go. What were the stages? Mario Maker and Smashville. Mario Maker should be cool. And then, of course, Smashville being that second one. So, Goo and Hammer Time going after it. Hammer Time already off to a hot start, as we kind of expected here. Oh, a footstool. King DDD, that heavyweight character, man. He's going to be tough to beat. If he's able to take this one, there's the taunt from him. If he's able to take this one, we'll have an interesting heavyweight on heavyweight matchup in the semifinals between him and Bowser. But Goo may take this first stock and really make it interesting, as it's very tight. Very close. But King DDD, a little offstage combo there. He keeps taunting. Oh. Hammer Time looks really good, man. He came to play, but it's all even back up. All zeros with 2 stocks. We'll see if Goon can do anything here. King DDD are doing a lot of damage here. Combat kind of slowed down here a little bit. Uh-oh. Hammer time off stage. They both lose a stock. He was trying to be flashy and get the kill. Now it all comes down to this. We've not seen this situation yet where it's all zeros down to the last stock. This will decide it. What a play from Crom there. Hammer time may go down. Goo. Taking a lot of damage. They're pretty even. They both go off stage. Once again, Goo wins on the self-destruct. Hammer time did it to himself. Goo advances. Unbelievable. Wow. How did he did it again? I don't know. I can't even put it into word. Like, what in the world? He did it twice in that same game. It happened to Mule Wolf in the first round. Hammer time did it twice in the second round. Now we move to the semifinals. And before we get started in the semifinals, take a look at this bracket here, because we are going to run one of my favorite things to do, especially right now, because right now you got a chance to get you some channel points. If my mouse would work. It's always a matter of if my mouse wants to work, isn't it? We're going to run a prediction. Down to these last 4, we're going to run a prediction. So, predict who you think's going to win it all here. Who do you think is going to win it all? We have several options. I'll leave that bracket up there for you to look at. Who wins the first ever ACS is the question at hand. Of course, you've got Inkling, Ace. I know Splatoon fans are thrilled with what they're seeing here out of Ace. You have you have Kazakhstan. Just trying to make sure I spelt it right. I think so. Kazakhstan, Kazia on an absolute Cinderella run. I mean, unbelievable what he's been able to do so far. You've got Evil on the other side. I don't really know how many eyes are in that one. I'm just going to put like 5. Evil, Bowser on the other side, and then you got Goo, Crom. So Ace, Kazakhstan, Evil, Crom, or Goo. Excuse me. In the final 4, the prediction is going to be up for... I want to put it up there for like a good solid 5 minutes. The prediction is up for the next 5 minutes. So predict who you think is going to win out of these 4 in the semifinals. Who is going to win it all for a chance to get you some channel points. And the mouse, this mouse is going to piss me right off. So yeah, there's that prediction. And we'll go ahead and get started. Yeah, Mr. Fister's gone. Mr. Fister has made his exit in the first round. But don't be too disappointed. He put up a fight against who, in my opinion, is the front runner right now. Ace has looked spectacular. As Ace has Kazuya, the level 47 amiibo, in the semifinals. Oh yeah, no, it's all good. I understand. And you got Evil on the other side, Bowser, and Goo, who we can just call him Goon, in the final 4. really some crazy stuff has happened here. But Ace and Kazakhstan will be facing off here in the first battle of the semifinal round. So make your prediction. Yeah, we can call him Gunnar, maybe. Kazakhstan has 100% of the picks. He's been on a Cinderella run as the level 47 Amiibo, the only Amiibo not at level 50, and he has all the channel points right now riding on him to take down the current favorite Ace. Classic Battlefield. All right, let's do it. Classic Battlefield. And Fountain of Dreams. Fountain of Dreams, I know which one that one is. That's a Kirby one. Where's it at? Where is it? I know it if I could just find it, if I could see it. Sorry, I'm looking. I'm trying to eye it out. I see it. No, that's the Great Cave Offensive. I'm an idiot. Fountain of Dreams, which one is that one? Fountain of Dreams, I will find it. I will. It's all at the very top. I started at the bottom. Dude, it's dead ass gonna be at the very top, isn't it? There it is. Found. It is a Kirby one. I knew it. I knew it was a Kirby one. I'm not crazy. Anyway, here we go. Inkling, Kazuya, Ace, Kazakhstan. Taking each other on here. I cannot believe what I'm at a loss for words because Kazakhstan is right now giving the whooping to Ace. Dude, he's destroying him. Ace with some nice offstage combat, though. It's all riding on Kazakhstan, though. A nice recovery from Ace. Little bit of an edge guard there from Kazakhstan. Doesn't really work out. But that up smash will. 3 stocks to 1. Kazakhstan has endured quite a bit of damage, and he will endure the loss of his first stock. That's a nice kill from Ace, also on the up smash. What a game we're seeing out of these two. The finals have been chosen to be the boxing ring and the Coliseum. Okay. We got one more after this, though, before the finals. Ace in Kazakhstan. I can't believe this Final Four, man. I can't believe this is what it came down to. This is such an even matchup right now. What a play from Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan may do it, guys. This is insane. Ace, what a play off stage for the kill. Very even. It all comes down to this last stock. Who will take a spot in the championship game? Kazakhstan destroying him right now. Kazakhstan is taking an advantage. He's trying to run away with this one. 105. Ace in the air. Kazakhstan juggling him. Ace, get out of there. Ace. Really making it interesting. Not giving in. He's pushing back. Kazakhstan at 91. Ace at 130. Kazakhstan does some damage. 150. 112 now for Kazakhstan. They run into each other. They do damage to each other. Kazakhstan more of a heavyweight. He does more damage. Ace has to be tactical. Ace jumping around, trying to get away from him. He needs to land something. He does. That killed? Ace. Unbelievable. Wow. Straight resilience. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. He got him far enough off stage. He kind of lured him over there. He had just enough damage on the heavyweight Kazuya. And Inkling, BAM! Aerial attack. It's over. He's moving on. Now, it's not completely over. He's got to take down and level up from Kazakhstan. Hey, hats off to him. What a run. A insane Cinderella run in the first ever ACS broadcasted. Unbelievable from him. What an outing from Kazakhstan. Just hats off, truly. What a performance from him, able to make that run. And now we have Evil and Goo, Bowser and Chrom. Wow. I can't believe it. Dude, that sucks. Your pick goes down. But what a run he was on, man. Unbelievable. But we have the next two stages picked out. So we have Town and City. Oh, Pokemon League and then Town and City. Okay, this Pokemon League is maybe this one? Yep. This is a good stage. I really like this stage. Actually, one of my favorites from Pokemon X and Pokemon Y. And then, I'm sorry, you said City was the other one. City. I don't remember which one is City. Or Town and City. It's probably the Animal Crossing one. Nope, Totemar Island. This one, no. Town and City. We're still doing just fine on time, so I can just take my time to kind of find it. Town and City. There it is, Town and City. It was an Animal Crossing one. And for the first time in a while, we're going to have two completely normal stages. Completely legal stages that will work out. And the semi-final matchup is upon us. Bowser and Chrom, Evil and Goo. Two of the weird, like, just dumbest names of all these amiibos here. There's a taunt. Evil riding the hot hand right now. He looks good. Chrom just does that. He just packs a punch, man. Chrom does so much damage for the little guy he is. Wow. Another taunt from Bowser. He is really just... He just has this confidence right now, man. I've never seen a confidence out of an amiibo character the way that Evil has. So far, it's for all the right reasons. He has been looking very good, and he's trying to ride the hot hand all the way to the final round, and he just might do so. There's the first stock taken from him, a footstool. And like I said, these heavyweights, man, it's tough to beat them once they go up with that. If they take that first stock, the odds are really stacked against you as a lightweight. A parry, but it doesn't matter. Too much damage. All tied up at 2 stocks. And now look at this even matchup. They were both at 36.4 exactly. There for just a split second. Now Evil, a little bit of a disadvantage. Goo, I mean, Goo has just had some magic work out for him this championship series, man. This Amiibo Championship Series has been an insane run. Kazuya had an insane Cinderella run. Goo has just found a way to win, man. It's never looked good for him. It's never been pretty, but he has just been winning one way or another. But Bowser looking to end that run right here, as this is such an even match right now. And oh, the smash attack. I think that was a down smash from Bowser. Can Evil do it? A couple of grabs. He is a grab type, I believe. Grab type and a defense type would be the matchup if Evil seals the deal. Now, those grab types combat better against defense types, so it's going to be a tough matchup for Ace if Bowser can win. If you're an Inkling fan, you want Goo to take this one, but it's really not looking great for him so far. That would have helped him, but he didn't finish. There it is. The up air. And it all comes down to this last stock, but what an advantage that Evil has right now, and he's building on it. And that'll do it. Evil takes it. Evil's moving on. Bowser, Inkling, Evil, Ace, the finale matchup. What an ending there. I'm so sorry that we've run into an ad. I did not notice. Look at these guys taking similar routes, similar paths to the finale, to the final matchup. In the final arenas. I believe you said boxing ring and... I don't remember the other one. Coliseum and boxing ring, I believe is what it was. Coliseum and boxing ring. Well, we're looking at an unbelievable finish here. Oh. 11:50. You've got about 10 minutes. And couldn't think of a better... I mean, the timing has run smoothly. It's run perfectly, so... One more final matchup. Ace and Evil. Inkling and Bowser. It all comes down to this. Who will win it? The first ever ACS Amiibo Championship Series. The championship will be underway right after I find both of these. Coliseum, I believe is... No, this one's Gerudo Valley. Coliseum is this one right here. Coliseum's a walk-off stage. You don't really want that. I'm going to say Omega for Coliseum, but Boxing Ring will be Boxing Ring. Boxing Ring's got to, it's got to stay put how it is. So, here we go. Boxing Ring, Coliseum, Ace, Evil, Bowser, Inkling, the finale, the championship. Here we go. Here it is. Ace off to a little bit of a hot start, but Evil packs a punch. Evil does a lot of damage. Again, not a good statistical matchup for Ace, but he's looked so great. It's hard to pick against him right now. Oh my, there's a taunt from Ace. These two have been taunting their opponents this entire tournament. And they've had every right to. And Ace proves himself worthy of that taunt by taking the first stock. That up smash has been his go-to. It's been his put-away move. Oh my! Inkling just too light. His first stock is taken, but he's created himself an advantage. Look at the taunt. That is a risky taunt right there. That is just straight cockiness. But he's earned the cockiness. He's earned the right to that. He looks wonderful. There's a reason he's the front runner. He is the favorite right now. But Evil matches up well against him. Evil's trying to take down that stage, that top of the boxing ring. You never know. This boxing ring could be the difference in this final matchup. But Ace, the up smash again! Ace using that little ink bomb. The up smash from Evil's going to even it up. Ace, nice little combo. You got to be careful with the walk-off stage. Don't get too close. Ace playing a dangerous game here. But Evil's at 109. If you're Ace, you want to get back in the middle of the stage. You don't want to give Bowser any chance to just hurl you off of there. Now it's super even. Yeah, get back in the ropes. I agree. Oh my goodness. Evil, what a comeback. Look at this. The last stock, as even as it can get. Evil, the up air to do it. Evil wins it. Ace played a dangerous game. It did not work in his favor. Wow. Ace looked good the entire tournament. The matchup wasn't great facing Evil. He still looked like he was going to get it done. He played so well in that match. That battle looked like it was Ace's to lose. And sure enough, he does not come away with it in the end. Unbelievable final round. As Evil is the winner. I know. But what a series right there. As I'll put in the results from this prediction. We'll have our little closing ceremony. Dang, you had 5K riding on Kazakhstan. That's a lot. But what a tournament. I could not think of a better way to get this little series started. We'll see. I think I really liked this. Yeah, nobody thought this would happen. I think I really enjoyed this. I hope y'all loved it, and hopefully we can do this again. Kind of bring this back as kind of a recurring thing. I'll probably put I'll put this one on YouTube for sure. I'll have to do that later today. But let me grab that amiibo so we can lift him up and show him the respect he deserves. So we'll give him a round of applause. I'll be right back with that. I'm just going to be right back screen so I can grab it, and it'll be like 10 seconds. So stay right there. All right, here we are. We're back. And if you didn't notice, maybe a little bit of a good luck charm was me repping Bowser today on my shirt. Can't lie, it was not on purpose. I didn't expect this to happen, but he still got it done. And I'll just say, maybe I had a little something to do with it. But here he is. There's your champion. Our Bowser Mario Odyssey wedding amiibo.
that is your champion today. That is your winner of the first ever Amiibo Championship Series, the ACS. It's all Bowser. But yeah, definitely biased. It was rigged. But yeah, what a tournament, truly. It was awesome. I really enjoyed this today, and we'll try to bring this back, do this again sometime. So yeah, thank you for tuning in today, and we'll have Fortnite Friday tomorrow. I might do 6 o'clock tomorrow. I think I'll do 6 o'clock tomorrow. See if anybody else can play with me. Yeah, there's really nothing. But yeah, we'll do Fortnite Friday tomorrow, probably at 6 o'clock, and then we'll run the poll tomorrow. So make sure to be there tomorrow to vote on what game you want to see on um on Saturday. So that should be a lot of fun. But yeah, again, thank you for being here today. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the support. And one last congratulations again to Evil Bowser on his win today in the Amiibo Championship Series. And we'll be back next time. Next week's going to be very exciting, so keep tuning in, keep dropping by, and we'll see y'all all in the next one. Later, guys. Peace.